quesadilla. This is my favorite. This is the one that I go to whenever I can't figure out anything else to eat. This is gonna be our grilled chicken and veggie one. So right off the bat, we're gonna start off by sauteing everything and get it all freshened up and heated through. I'm gonna start with a little bit of butter on this one. Now, because I'm adding the butter now, I don't have to add it later when I go to add the tortilla in. And because butter has a high burning temperature, butter has a low burning temperature, I'm gonna add a little bit of vegetable oil to increase it so that it doesn't smoke. Get this all melted down. Everything goes in the hot tub, guys, all together at once. Now, one thing I do want to point out, as you can see, I did cut down my sugar snap peas into little bite-sized pieces. Other than that, I kept it exactly the way it came off of the salad bar. All right, we're gonna get this all nicely coated in butter and oil. That already looks fantastic. Now remember I talked about salt and pepper earlier? We're gonna do it again for this dish. Salt just brings out the natural flavor in vegetables, so why not utilize it? Doesn't have to be a lot. One vegetable I do not like to salt is broccoli. I have a little bit of broccoli in here, so I'm gonna go easy on the salt, but I'm gonna go a little heavier on the pepper because I love the way pepper treats my broccoli. I'm gonna give it a little shake. Are looking great. Now you see how everything has completely come to life. All the colors are super vibrant at this point, minus a little dullness out of the onion, but that's what happens when you cook a red onion. That means that these are ready to go. You don't ever want to lose its color. Alright, so I'm going to grab a paper towel. I just need a little one. Put that right down on my plate. And I'm going to just put that right on the paper towel. Now you could put that directly onto the plate, but then it's going to be a little greasy when you go to put it inside the quesadilla. And I like all that grease that's in there to go directly to my tortilla. I'm going to put that back on the burner and let it get hot. For this one, we're using this fun green tortilla. It's made with garden spinach and herbs. Put that right down inside. We're going to assemble this exactly the way we did the fajita one earlier, keeping it to one side except for the cheese, because I'm going to save myself a step on this one. So keeping the cheese heavy on one side and a little lighter on the other, because that's our glue. I'm going to go ahead and just start assembling this. Now, I have fingers that can handle this. You might want to use tongs or a spoon or something, because yeah, it's still hot. Alright, we're going to add this all in. Okay, if you don't think that this looks fabulous already, then I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with you. Alright, gotta wipe my hands down a little bit. I'm going to grab a turner, press it down. Butter just went fly. And I have to pick it up because it's good butter. Butter's expensive, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and flip this bad boy over and smash it down. I really give this one a smashing. Shove all that good stuff back in there. We're just going to let it sit for a minute. I want to discuss a couple of key points on making sure that your quesadilla comes out perfectly every time. Number one, don't use too much oil. Don't use too much butter. Don't be afraid to go dry if that's what you prefer, because you can make these super healthful, like the breakfast one that we did earlier. I didn't use any oil, butter, spray, nothing on it, and it came out nice and crispy and perfect. Alright, this is probably about ready to turn. Oh yeah. Give it a flip. Look at that color, guys. That is perfect. And you can see it's not very shiny, which means it's not very greasy. All right, I need one more plate for this bad boy. And I'm all about the color. Just another minute on here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the burner off. And I'm gonna utilize this space and a trick that I learned from my dear friend, Rachel Ray, who by the way is not my dear friend, but if I did know a real person, we would be friends. Check that, oh yes, fabulous. This is coming off. Pull my pan off so I don't destroy it. And I'm gonna cut this one just the way I did before, but in order to get through all that stuff, I'm gonna use my pizza cutter. One there, and one there. And we're ready for a plate. I can't wait. All right, boy, I cannot believe how easy those were and how delicious they look and how hungry I am and ready to eat them. We started off with our hearty breakfast quesadilla, and we have a totally fat-free quesadilla here, at least any added fat. I used a dry whole grain tortilla, no grease at all. And we popped that onto a parchment lined cookie sheet, popped it into a 425-degree oven, and on top of that tortilla we had Monterey Jack cheese, fresh baby spinach that I ran a really quick knife through, and a few chopped cherry tomatoes, and of course bacon bits because it is breakfast, and along with some hard-boiled eggs, and we turned out this delicious piece. This one here is a little more traditional. We started with a regular flour tortilla, and we filled it up with everything you need to make fabulous fajitas, including steak, peppers and onions, and cheddar cheese. And then along with all of that, everything else you see on this plate was also purchased at the salad bar. The sour cream, the guacamole, the pickled jalapenos, even the lime wedges. And last but not least, my favorite, which is the grilled chicken and veggie quesadilla that we filled a spinach tortilla with. We did this one on the stove top. It took less than 5 minutes, and it is fabulous, served with a creamy ranch and sour cream dip, along with a little bit of green onion and some more of those shredded carrots. Well, that's it for everything this time, guys. I can't wait to have you back in my kitchen again. Who knows what we're gonna come up with. I'm going shopping for more inspiration. See ya.